Yeah, so this is the Everfall. Oh, there goes the phone. I don't recognise that number, so I'll just leave it. Okay, here we are in the Everfall. Technically speaking, for the second time, since I came in about 5 steps and then the phone rang, so
So this is the Everfall.
let's have a little look in here.
None would believe Grand Soren has such a place beneath it.
Yeah, you're right. How did this fit down here? I have to assume that the little door Barnaby showed us must have led to a long passage, because there's no way that this was directly under the Pawn Guild. It is actually, this is actually quite a far way under the town.
This is not the last we shall see of this place, I am certain.
Well, you're not wrong there. You do come in here later on again. Well, I come in here a lot, because it's a good grinding spot for money, actually. Lots of treasure chests. You can see lots of bats as well. Hey, I said get lost. So, hired 2 new pawns. I've hired Thomas and Queen. Thomas here is a warrior. I generally don't hire warrior pawns because as strong as the warrior class is, it's very slow, which means they often miss stuff. That's not to say they're useless, it's just that fighter pawns tend to be a bit better. Yeah, unfortunately my lozenge from last part has run out, so I'll be clearing my throat a bit more this time. And this is our first real introduction to zombies. Well, undead, I should say. I know we met them when we were pushing that ox cart, but yeah, unfortunately didn't have enough discipline points to learn new skills, but should be able to get through this fine. You probably hear a noise down there. That's something we'll be seeing in a bit. I think technically speaking, with some clever jumping, you can actually get your way down here, like to take the shortcut and jump down. I won't be doing that because I want to go through this properly. Yeah, so here's sort of the gimmick of this dungeon at the minute, is locked gates. There are switches hidden around the place that will open the gates so you can get forward.
Follow me.
Yeah, both my pawns know this dungeon already, so yeah, we need to come down the side here. And that's quite a bit darker, so I might put my lantern on again. I did have a look to see if there was any way I could bind the lantern to a hotkey. If there is, I haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, so these are skeletons. Skeletons are weak to holy and blunt attacks, which is why I picked up Thomas there, because he's carrying a big old hammer. Thomas is unfortunately equipped with some of that DLC gear. Fortunately it's not the full outfits, so I didn't mind it too much. And I've got this to deal with skeletons as well, because Queen there has the ability to enchant us with holy. These explosive barrels tend to work quite well against skeletons too, but these barrels work well against everything. I think the reason the explosions are powerful is because they outright ignore defense. Like, they deal set damage, which there's actually a item you can get called Throw Blast, which is effectively a grenade. And chucking that around will chucking that around lets you well, tear through some pretty strong opponents if you know what you're doing with it. There's a reinforced longbow, which Lycia already has. I don't know why the reinforced longbow is the weakest one and the plain longbow is slightly stronger, but I don't know. Anyway, here's the lever. Pull that lever and that gate will open there, but it will close the gates here to the side passages. So you don't actually want to pull it yet, it's a trick.
approaches.
Don't sound so afraid, Lissy. We've fought 7 of them already.
Attack quickly!
Yeah, so skeletons generally aren't too powerful, but they hit hard. I should rephrase that. They're generally not too tough, but they hit hard. Undead, like zombies, don't hit as hard, but they take a lot of putting down if you don't have fire. Yeah, fire rips through them pretty easy.
I shall take on this role.
But they are very resistant to physical attacks. Light does decent damage to them, but not as much as fire. Don't know why I just cast miasma there. Me not paying attention, I guess. Yeah, so even the basic Ingle rips through the undead like that.
That was effective.
There we go. I think it's just a couple more. Oh god, Queen has a high-pitched voice that I didn't notice. That's gonna get irritating.
That was hardly a warm-up.
Some rift fragments. One thing these undead can drop is something called putrid gold tooth. Which, it's good seeing those because they're quite light and they sell well. So if you're looking for some money, you know, they're good. They're worth picking up.
There, Master. The undead.
Oh yeah, so there is. How did I miss that one? No, not miasma. Yes, Queen just said that she feels pawns bear some connection to this place. That's going to be worth remembering. And over here, we have what I'm not looking forward to in this place.
There's a lever controls this door.
That thing. We'll be dealing with that later. Yeah, if we'd pulled the lever, we could just go straight forward, but we wouldn't be able to go in this way, so it's worth leaving the lever up so you can do the side path. It's full of skellies, but it's worth doing. Alright, enchant, holy. Yeah, there we go. Queen got wiped. Get up, you. Alright, one thing I forgot to mention is between last part and this one, I did go to Madeline's shop because she was standing in the inn, and I bought some new armor just to put myself up a bit. So I've got the white cap, cotton tunic, bronze bangles, blue long kilt, and I picked up another of these baleful nails, which is helping me deal extra damage here. No, don't knock me off the edge. No, away from the edge. Ow. Yeah, light enchantment for magic is actually really good. It slows down the shot at first and then it zooms rapidly towards your target. The thing is, for some reason, a specific variation on that spell deals ridiculous amounts of damage if you use it right, which I will be showing off later. I think Holy Enchantment also means your attacks heal you slightly. Not enough that you can, you know, just like hack away at an enemy and hope and let it heal you before you die, but enough that you can take the occasional hit and not worry about it, I guess would be the way I'd say that.
Our strength brought us victory.
And what's Alicia found? A silver ring. I might let her equip that. Give her a bit more defense.
That was hardly a warm-up.
Yeah, I also changed her equipment a little bit for some extra defense. Nothing special there. I'll give her the ring. That means we're married now, so let's carry on. Empty flask could always be useful. And I want to save here because killing this ogre, which is what we saw through the gate, can be easy or it can be tricky. It depends how the ogre decides to act. So the shtick with ogres is that they target women before they target men. Now what I'm hoping I can do is get it to target me and get it to jump off the edge here. Easier if I was playing as a woman, or actually if I didn't have my pawns with me. The big problem with ogres is, unlike other... Well, they're sort of a boss, but as you can see, it doesn't have the big boss health bar. They don't have any notable weakness. You know, the Cyclops, you hit it in the eye or use lightning attacks and it goes down real easy. Oh, there it goes. But ogres don't have any easily exploitable weakness. The most they've got, as far as I'm aware, is they take extra damage if you knock them down. And I think they take a bit more damage if you hit them in the head, but there's nothing easy you can do to take them out. We'll be seeing more of them later as well, so don't worry. I might cheese that one by mistake, but, well, sort of intentional, but you know what I mean. I might cheese that one, but we'll be fighting more later on when I'm a bit better equipped for it. That throw blast that I mentioned earlier, probably saw one of my pawns actually threw a piece at that ogre. Throw blast is a great way to take them out, because, as I said, it ignores their defense and just tears into their HP. So I think generally about 10 throw blasts used properly can kill an ogre. This is actually something that some people do for a early game grinding technique, is go to the DLC area and kill the first boss by spamming throw blast. Basically because it doesn't matter what level you are or how strong your character is, as long as you've got the throw blast you can kill it. I won't be doing that, obviously. Yeah, that undead just grabbed me. I don't think the undead's grab does damage, but it does hold you still and lets other things hit you. Yeah, even high miasma doesn't do much to these guys. You have to use fire, pretty much.
That was hardly a warm-up.
Alright, what do we got here? What's in this chest? Open it! Alright, don't open it. I'll open it. Bronze bangles. I've already got a set. I'm already wearing them. Oop, more undead. Yeah, see again, if we'd opened that, if we used the lever to open the door, we wouldn't be able to come down here, and we'd be missing out on all this extra treasure. So as I said, leave the levers alone until you reach the last one. I'll tell you when you reach the last. Well, it's fairly obvious actually when you reach the last one, because you can't go any further without pulling it. But I'm just going to save here because this upcoming room can sometimes be a bit of a pain. I almost said a bit of a poin. Undead casters. These guys are very annoying. Ah! No, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Harpy just tried to carry me away there. You're flying into a wall there. Yeah, fortunately they couldn't carry me far enough to drop me anywhere. That's right, I gotta get rid of these skeleton casters. Oh, no. No, don't fall off, don't fall off, don't fall off. There you go. Where'd that harpy go? Oh, it's over there now. Oop. Ow! And that's why I saved. I was trying to grab the harpy there. And quite clearly I missed. I tried to show this off earlier as well. Grabbing a harpy in mid-air means you can actually fly around with them for a bit. I would like to show it off properly. No, get off. There you go. I think I just got fireballed off of it. And I'm dead again. Don't worry, I'll get it sooner or later. I'm just making stupid mistakes here. Ow, these stupid harpies. Okay, now what I want to try and do is get it over here, pause, and there you go. I want to go into photo mode so I can get a better look at this. Look, it's just hanging onto its feet like that. That is a... I think my character is staring right at its breasts there, look. I never realised how weird harpy faces looked in this. Yeah, this is photo mode I'm just showing off here. You can use it basically just to, well, take photos. I won't be doing it now though. It's a good way of getting just like a good look at things as long as your character is near them. Yeah, and we are dragging her out of the air. You can't drag the harpies right to the ground, unfortunately. I think it'd be cool if you could. Like, you know, you jump onto the harpy and drag it all the way to the floor and then it stays there so you can hit it. Unfortunately, the most you can do is just, you know, move them around a bit and then fall off. I think Lycia just got grabbed because she seemed upset about something. Oh, and I'm asleep. Archery is generally the best thing for this room because for some reason bows are considered blunt damage, which means they will do a lot of damage to the skeletons and hit the harpies out of the air. So Lycia should be helpful in this room, but she's getting grabbed again. I think being short means she's quite vulnerable to being grabbed. Hey, now that I'm done messing around, the harpies should go down easy. Oh, did we win? No, the fight music's still going. Yeah, here's the stairs, by the way. The correct way down. Yep, there's one of those putrid gold teeth I was mentioning. They sell quite well, so pick them up when you see them. I don't know why them being enchanted of holy, the enemies are dead. But thanks anyway, I guess. I want to come over here, grab some money. Open this chest to get some throw blast, that could be useful. And pull this lever. Yeah, so if you pulled any of the levers that we've seen so far, they'd do this. So they open up the main path, but they close off the side ones. Which, as I said, means you miss out on the treasure, so it's generally better to leave the levers open until you get here. You can open that one, Queen. Just some money. Panacea, that's good healing. Hair spud juice, that's for healing.
This looks interesting.
Fill up that flask I grabbed earlier with some water. And carry on this way. So down there's the way we want to go. Up here's a bit more treasure. And I do like treasure. Welcome to the ceremonial cage, a very bizarre area. I don't think there's any real importance to this area, it's just sort of here. You know, a bit of world building, I guess. One thing we picked up there was Dragon Spit, basically a firebomb, essentially. Throw Blast I find is much more useful. I'll give those arrows to Lycia, since she can use them and I can't. I don't know if she actually will use them, but you know, if she's got them, she might use them, I think. If your pawn is utilitarian, I think they're more likely to use those arrows if you give them to them. I mean, there's this door here, but the lever is missing, so we need to find it. Guess where it is? It's in this coffin. Or sarcophagus, I should say. Yeah, this is a slightly tougher skeleton than we've seen so far. Still not much of a threat, though. And you've basically got Arisen and 3 pawns versus 1 tough skeleton, so it's not much of a fight. Okay, grab the lever, put it in. This lever only affects this door, so you don't have to worry about the others. There we go, we're in. Let's see what we got here. Open the chests, my pawns. Yeah, bone armor. No one gonna open that one? Fine, I'll do it. And a bleed, which is good. Yes, that's quite good for me, although it does lower my physical defense, so I won't be equipping it. It does match up quite nicely with the blue kilt, but as I said, I'm focusing on physical defense right now, so we'll be ignoring that. I'm going to take the bone armor from Queen and give it to Lycia, who I think can equip it. Yep. And that boosts her physical defense up quite nicely. So that was quite a good haul from this room, even if I'm not using one of the pieces. A few other bits of loot, and we'll head on. I'm really starting to miss that lozenge. It was making my throat so much smoother. And here we are, we're at the base of the Everfall for now. You'll be able to go in deeper later on, but for now this is as far as we can go. And there's a couple of things I want to get while we're here. The first thing is this little orange dealie. The Wakestone Shard. So now I've got the Wakestone that we can give to that guy and revive his son. The second thing I want, a port crystal. So anywhere you place one of these, you can then warp to using your ferry stone. So that's how the quick travel system in this game works, is you have to set up your own quick travel points effectively. You've only got a limited number of them though, so you need to be thoughtful about where you place them. If you don't like where you put it, you can pick it up again and place it somewhere else, but just pay attention, I guess is the word what I'm looking for. Anyway, let's seems to be some kind of blue light coming out the floor, so let's have a look here. There's a draft coming out the floor. And tentacle monster. Yeah, so the only thing to do here is run. You cannot beat these tentacles at all. Well, you can, that's technically a lie, you can fight the tentacles and kill them, but you get nothing for doing it. No money, no experience, and they respawn infinitely. So the only thing to really do is run. Or in my case, jog. Just letting my stamina get back up. Problem is, the pawns will stay behind and fight. And that generally gets them killed. I think the best thing to do is just keep sprinting and hope you get to the top in time before your pawns die. And if I try saying come, they'll follow me. Yeah, so as you can tell, Barnaby was right. There is something definitely wrong going on in here. Oh, Lycia is down. Don't worry about your pawns falling here, because once you reach the top, you get a cutscene of you escaping, and they'll be there when you get out. So it's not too much. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so you and any surviving pawns will be in this cutscene, escaping the dungeon. I've never made it with all 3 of them up here. Looks like I've only got 1 now.
Please help me.
Let's speak with Barnaby.
Yep, so both Lycia and Queen got wiped there.
Not this day.
And they're up again. Yeah, so Barnaby said there was something weird going on down there, and he was right. There's a tentacle monster, which I am not into. Just take my lantern off while I'm here. That's the wrong button again. And I think I'll use this chair a minute. Isn't it? Yeah, this is another of those chairs that you can use to tutor your pawn with.
Do you favour a pawn who puts safety above all else, or one who scouts ahead? As you wish. I try to speak or remain silent, as you wish. Should fate see you
let's
come
just
to
think.
rise again,
Make her aggressive there.
I trust we will see many victories.
I think I'll make her personality aggressive. I think that's what I'll go for. As I said, it only changes her dialogue, it doesn't change anything else. Hey, Barnaby, where are you? I've got something to talk about.
A light. In the furthest depths, you say?
See, my character's telling him about the light, but not mentioning the giant freaking tentacles that burst from the ground and tried to molest me.
I can say with utmost certainty, though, the light you speak
Yeah, so the
of is
pawns
newly.
are connected to the Everfall, but they don't know much about it.
We
They just
cannot
sort of
know if this
feel
small aberration will
like
drive
it's,
to great calamity hence.
like they have something to do with it, I guess.
But the chance enough is called to take action. We shall redouble our efforts here, and keep vigilant for further signs of change.
There we go. And he's also got a bit of information for our other quest. The, where is it? Reaper's Scorn. That's the one for the Wake Stone, which we now have.
So this is the pawn guild.
A stone to recall the dead to living. You speak of wake stones, Arisen. Stones red as blood, ensorcelled with arcane magic. The Reaper's Scorn, they're also called. Strange you should mention it. I heard tell a traveling merchant found one in a cave not a few days past. It may come to naught, but you might seek the stone
Yeah,
on
so
the shelves
some of the
Grand
shops
Soren's
might
shops.
have a Wakestone shard in them, but as I said, you get a free one at the bottom of the Everfall.
That wake stones can be found in the Everfall.
I know, I've got
We
one.
can summon pawns as necessity demands here at the pawn guild.
A word,
Beyond
sir.
those gates,
And we
lies
try
the
and
Duke's
leave,
castle,
Sir
where-
Duncan here shows up. Yes, hello you.
Are you the Arisen? I bring a message from the Duke himself. His Grace has judged your feat in slaying the Hydra most laudable.
Shoulders have
To
gone
honor
stiff.
your noble works, you are hereby welcome to the Worm Hunt.
Yep, so we are being invited to join the Worm
Now
Hunt.
accept orders from Sir Maximilian, captain of the hunt. Bring this writ to Sir Maximilian outside the castle gates. He will instruct you further.
Yep.
The document confers the status of hunter upon you. Carry it on your person always.
Yep, so with this in our inventory, we can now do the next group of main quests, which is to help assist with the Worm Hunt, who are, judging by the name, tasked with finding the dragon. More importantly, actually, one thing I will quickly show off is the Worm Hunt license. You get a slight discount in the shops while you've got it, but I think it's 5%, and it doesn't stack with the bronze idol, unfortunately. And let's go give this guy the Wake Stone since we've got it.
The wake stones mentioned.
That stone. You've gathered enough.
Yes, I have.
Perhaps with those, my son. But I fear I have not the strength to conjure the effect.
Yeah, so he wants us to do it. So,
Beyond those gates,
what do I do?
lies the
Shove it in his mouth, or
Smithy, I
what?
should think.
Let's sort of hold it above him. And he's alive.
A miracle. 'Tis a miracle.
Yeah, these things really work. They actually bring people back to life.
Father, I... Wilhelm. Sweet Wilhelm.
I mean, he mentioned he had a weak heart. I don't really know what's to stop him from dying again, but either way, he's
With this quest,
up.
we made it. What to do with it?
Father, I... Words cannot express my thanks, sir. I owe you more than I can ever hope to repay. You've returned my son to me. 'Tis the Maker's work you do, sir. The world is truly blessed to have you.
Well, thank you. That was nice of him to say. What do you want, Thomas?
I dare say we'll have use for such a power in our journeys to come.
Yeah, so wake stones are useful to carry, since if you die, you can quickly come back. It gets used when you do that, obviously. And trying to find a new wake stone can be a pain, but oh yeah, the pawns are saying important things about the Duke right now. Let me just go to... Where is it? History, there we go. Yes, they're just talking about the Duke here. Yeah, beyond those gates lies the Duke's castle, I'd warrant. Under his guidance, Gratis has known peace and prosperity. The enlistment corps scouts the land for soldiers. Bards sing of his exploits in the broadest terms. This is important, what they're saying.
No one knows just how he managed to defeat the beast.
Yeah, so the Duke killed the dragon last time, but no one knows how he did it.
The pawns that fought alongside him must be about somewhere.
And no one knows where the pawns are either.
Have you equipment to enhance?
Shut up, Thomas.
But where? This pawn cannot say.
Yeah, even the pawns don't know where the other pawns are. Is that what they had to tell me? I think it was. What do you want, Mason? Let's have a chat with him.
Hail, Fred. Been some time. Trust you've been well?
Well, apart from getting attacked by tentacles, yes.
But come, if it was idle twittering you'd wanted, you'd have sought a prettier bird than this old crow. Crows bring tidings. Most often
I won't talk to you now, then.
Twittering it is, then. Shall we speak next of the weather?
Yeah, I won't pick up his quest yet. I'll wait until I've finished the ones I've got. Just, normally I'd obviously just grab them all as you encounter them, but, for the sake of doing the Let's Play, I'll probably want to keep just one quest at a time, basically.
Which group of bandits has taken the book?
These are bandits.
Yeah, so we're going to go after the bandits again. Oh, there's Reynard. I want to talk to him.
I've been at my one. Seems something. No.
Like I said, each time you see him buy something, doesn't matter what, just buy something. Like these rusted daggers, for instance, could be quite useful. You don't have to buy like a ton of stuff, but just the occasional thing. Like I said, it's one thing each time you see him. Just, that's how you unlock his quest, so... he does sell some useful stuff, actually.
No. Let us talk of prey.
And he can enhance your gear as well, actually.
Seems... No.
So you can upgrade your gear as soon as you meet him, if you feel like it, but, I generally wait until I get to the smith guy over here. I did buy those rusted daggers for a reason, by the way. I didn't just feel like it. So, okay, let me think for a second. Best thing to do now would be attempt those bandits again, now that I've got a few other items. So I already know where I'm going right now. I know I could try and do that bit where I let that guy die again, but I already know where I'm going, so I'm not going to bother. If you do manage to save him, he just says, the bandits stole my book. I was going to sell it to... he actually says he was going to sell it to Salvation, who are the bad guys. But then he runs off anyway, so... point is, I know where the book is.
Endeavor to be ever calm and find your time, then strike.
Also, since we've just done the Everfall thing, I might be able to pick up some new abilities while I'm here. Can't hear you, Thomas. The ambient music is too loud.
Some new roads. Well sturdy, this place. Where might we find Salamat's grimoire?
I already know. Stop asking.
We are a vagabond people, born in a drifting world. We come from...
We can see it. Have your
Teach me some skills, oh guy. Okay, still can't get the ones I want yet, but that's okay. Necromancy, that is a very useful spell. So I want to pick that up. Emphasis, my spells have more knockdown capability, quite useful. Awareness, more magic defense. I won't get those yet, I'll save that till later. What can you learn? Oh, you can learn quite a lot of stuff. I'm not going to be spending too much on her discipline, because there's a very powerful ability she'll be learning later on that I want to make sure I can get instantly, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to be saving up her discipline points as much as I can. Ooh, that's the wrong one. Necromancy, there we go.
What will it be today? Have your pick.
I will rest till morning, because it's getting a bit dark outside and I don't want to fight bandits at night. Yeah, so when I tested this, it worked a bit quicker than yeah, see, it's going faster than it did at the end of part 2, where it went really slow. Still a bit slow, but not as bad. There we go. That's much faster. I say as it stops.
Within this tent sits a rift stone.
A rift stone.
Okay, so we've got our new spell there, Necromancy.
It will be easier going searching this area now.
What do you mean? We've got nothing to search.
Take that.
Pick up that quest for some phantoms.
The training grounds
And head off to face against these bandits. Again. Right, we've got our new spell and we're a bit stronger. Might as well show off Necromancy. Yeah, so what Necromancy does is it puts these little ghost spirits floating around you. And anything that comes near to you, they'll latch onto it and then explode. So it's pretty good if you're surrounded by like weaker enemies. Or you can use them to latch onto bigger ones. They don't last long though, they fade away pretty quickly.
Find out where this path leads.
Let's try it on these wolves here. Assuming they're around. Yeah, there's one. Wait for the howl. No, they're not doing the howl.
This isn't the way to the capital. I wonder where it is. Let's wait and see what they do.
Yes, look.
They're a slippery target.
They lifted the wolves up into the air and then exploded.
There, Master. Move.
I think the upgrade of Necromancy just makes more of these skulls, basically. Quite a useful ability, in my opinion. It's very good for defensive purposes when you're surrounded by enemies. Not too good against bosses, though, I'd say. I mean, as it can be used against bosses, but you've generally got better stuff to be doing against them.
They'll act as a pack. You'll ne'er hit them swinging blindly. Who knows what lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution.
We're apt to meet bandits and thieves as oft as peddlers, Master.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save manually as I'm doing this path, so that if I get killed again, I don't end up back at Cassidus.
Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes, Master.
There isn't a falling rock, there's only the one, and it's not here.
Armed rogues.
One detail I like, just there, I don't know if you noticed, is when my character is casting, I get a wind effect that causes my clothes to like flutter about.
They're left exposed after a grand.
I shall take on this seems quite a change.
I think Necromancy does dark damage, which I believe human enemies are weak against, so it should be quite useful taking on bandits. Not quite as strong as miasma, but still useful. And it certainly knocks that guy down repeatedly. Oh, he's dead. Quick, get him before my necromancy fades.
Fresh meat.
This light enchantment isn't the best because I think humans are resistant to light, as far as I'm aware. And that even includes the bandits, but nothing we can do about that. Okay, let's try and do what I did last time and run past them. I think if you actually get into the keep, the bandits stop chasing you.
Shall we jump? It might shorten our path, or our lives.
I love that line. Hey, Saurian. Is this the regular kind or the other kind? It's just regular Saurians. We'll meet variations on Saurians later on, along with variations on goblins and other sorts of things, but as I say, we'll get to that when we get to it. Hey, level 19 for both of us now. And here's more of that chaff stem I was mentioning that sells quite well. Let's look how much of it you can get, considering that it sells, as I said, I think it's like 400 a pop, so it is worth picking up. And there was Levitate not saving me from fall damage, like I said it didn't. Ow! Just sort these items, because I'm getting too many of them. Let's see if I can't defeat these guys this time. That's the main advantage with Necromancy, I find, is that along with the damage it does, it almost always knocks things to the floor or staggers them or picks them up. Which obviously stops them from attacking me. No, don't get exhausted. Where did I put that? What have I got here? Oh, large nut. Okay, have a mushroom. It always annoys me that mushrooms are common healing items in games, because I hate mushrooms in real life. Like, they're easily my least favourite food of all time. Up, Queen's down. Did we win? That's it now. Thomas there just brought Queen to see me, to me to be healed. So if I just check his, see where is he? Thomas. Where's he got? Oh, he's a Scather. Only a Scather. Huh. Thought he would have had Nexus in order to do that. But anyway, we're at the fort, so we can go in. The bandits in the fort don't attack you as long as you don't attack them, so just walk on in.
Strongholds here?
The road splits here.
Meant to defend.
Huh? Don't waste your breath talking to me, and I won't have to waste my time killing you.
Oh, like you could kill me. I just wiped out your buddies. Anyway, in here, we need to talk to the head bandit. Who should be... Ah, there he is, right there. Yes, these bandits have holed up in this old ruined castle.
Aye, the Grimoire is here with me.
And this is Maul, the leader of the Iron Hammer bandits, and the guy who has the Grimoire.
Sadly, I've no mind to give it up. Nor do I have want of your gold. Now, if there were aught I wanted, gold had failed. I would next try steel.
So he's basically just saying, if you want the Grimoire, fight me. But we're not going to do that. There's actually a few ways we can get the Grimoire. One, you can roam around in the ruins to try and find it. I know exactly where it is, but I won't be doing that because that's the easy way out. Maul here actually has quests for us. First thing we're going to do is just swap to that. And there we go. We can now accept his quest as well. I'm not talking to you, Lycia.
There's a rough-hewn place.
Stop talking to the pawns.
So, the celebrated Arisen is come. You look able enough.
Well, thank you.
But I've no patience for pawns. I'm a man of substance, you see. I've a policy of speaking only with folks possessed of their own will. Individuals like.
Now, he mentioned will there. That's actually quite an important thing for this game's overarching theme, is the strength of will, basically.
There's naught can prove a man's will but his actions. His actions brings a band like mine together. Results. If you would
Yeah, so he's gonna test us here.
adopt the same philosophy, which is to say, you'll do as you're told. So listen well. You've two paths before you.
Alright, so he's going to offer us a quest. Quash the competition, which means going north and killing 10 of the other bandits. I won't be doing that, because I hate going north this early in the game. And rid them of a traitor. So you may remember the thief we caught in the last part, the guy who's now living in Cassidus. This is the group he came from, and Maul is not happy that he left.
I will know you for a person of will.
Yeah, so you can do both, but I don't think you get any reward for doing both. You just have to do one or the other. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my inventory, and I'm going to put the port crystal there. There we go. Let's just set this one on.
We've no other choice if we hope to win Maul's trust.
And what we're going to do is we're going to head to Cassidus and talk to... I've got his name now. Pike. Yeah, so Maul wants to be rid of Pike because he's abandoned them, which I'm guessing means he wants us to kill Pike, but I ain't going to do that.
Perhaps the traitor thief is here.
Yes, I know he is. We've literally got the map marker telling us. There he is. One time I had a slight problem with this quest because when I was trying to catch Pike during the chase, I had to keep attacking him, and that made him afraid of me because when you attack NPCs, their affinity for you goes down, and if you get it too low, they'll start running away from you. Because of the amount of times I hit him during the quest, he wouldn't talk to me at all, and I had to spend like 5 days at the inn until he would actually not run away.
They know me for a traitor. I'd little doubt they would. Mole took me in as a boy. Said he saw promise in me. And here I've given him naught for all he's done. Just up and left. Left thieving now too. You're the Arisen, sir. Mayhap you would know best.
Okay, so we've got the options for him. He can either leave the village and run away, which I think makes Maul happy, but takes Pike out of the game entirely. Return to Maul's hold and offer up your life is the option we'll be going for. Nothing at all means he'll stay here, but that doesn't do anything for the quest. So I'm going to tell you, go back to Maul and apologise, basically.
I fear you have the right of it.
If you want to head north and kill the other bandits, then you can leave Pike here and have him be happy, basically, in the town.
I shall return as you say.
But I'm going to send him back to Maul.
I shall walk to my death. But at least I shall die a man.
Yeah, face your death with dignity, buddy.
Farewell.
What do you get for stealing from us? You jerk. So he's going to leave town now. Yeah, so... okay, that's not going to let me look at the other one. It's fine. And now if we head back to Maul, we should be able to talk to him. So there we go. Because I put that port crystal down, we can now jump back here whenever we want. Which is going to be this once, because I'm going to be picking the port crystal back up again in a minute. So I've got my specific spots where I like to keep them.
Let's back and tell Maul.
Alright, where's Maul gone? There he is.
I must say, I am well surprised to see our traitor Ailes resolved so. He is here. Pike has come back. Our law has ever held death
excuse me.
breakers. Knowing that.
Yeah, so because Pike came back, even knowing it was supposed to end up with, have him killed for leaving, Maul actually leaves him alive.
A weakling, adrift on fortune's tide. But now, after meeting you...
Yep, so because Pike basically willingly took destiny in his own hands, risked his life to come back and face his fate, effectively.
I thought it only
Maul has decided that he's now a man and will let him
I
live.
decided to forgive his transgression for now. 'Tis a stay of execution. You have proven your will.
Why is Thomas holding his hammer?
Grant you freedom. You're an equal among us now. The freedom to follow your own will where it takes you is a precious thing indeed. Here, bring this whene'er you wish to pass. I shall see you are granted free transit.
Okay, and we get Maul's badge of amity, which means Maul likes us. And his bandits presumably won't attack us. Now, they don't explain this very well. Technically speaking, it is accurate. His bandits don't attack us. But that only means the bandits inside the fort. The bandits outside will still attack us whenever they want. What it does mean is we can kill any of these bandits and the others won't do anything because we've got the badge of amity. I will show that off in a minute. But first we still need the grimoire.
The grimoire is here with me.
Now, as I said, you can just explore in the ruins to find it, but there's another way, and that is by giving gifts to Maul.
That merits a proper thanks.
Getting him to like you enough.
The grimoire is here.
That was enough, actually.
Came to me by chance. You know a man who seeks it, and well you might.
Yeah, so doing the quest for him to bring Maul back, and to bring Pike back, I mean, and giving him some skulls, which are his favourite,
Solomet knew no peer as a scholar.
he will just give you the book.
If you desire the book, I'll not deny you. 'Tis a fair price to pay that I might count the Arisen in my debt. Here, take it.
There we go, we've got the grimoire. Pick this up. There's a few other treasure chests around here which have a few useful goodies in them, so we might as well have a little sprint about. Some bandits' gloves, which I think I can give to Alicia.
It's a shame to part with such a rarity. If only we had 2 copies.
And now Thomas there brings up a good point. Something I haven't shown off yet in Grand Sauron is the Black Cat, who is a forger who can copy items for you. Like, you have to pay to have them duplicated. So you could, if you wanted to, make a duplicate of Salamet's grimoire and give it to Stefan. You do get paid for the quest regardless, but it does come back to bite you later on, I will tell you, so I won't be doing that now. I will be making duplicates of stuff later on, but not yet. Let's see, which way was I going in here?
That tower would offer a commanding view.
Bandit's Mask, that's what I was hoping to find. If you don't feel like befriending Maul and you just want to find the grimoire on your own, it's up here. Let's see. Yeah, if I didn't have it already, there would be a treasure chest up here containing the grimoire, but because I've already got it, no chest. Oop. And I think that's all we've got to do right now, so I'm going to save, and then I'm going to go set fire to Maul for being annoying. Whoop. Best not to jump off a cliff like that.
What's this?
You say what's this, but you didn't pick anything up. Was it the cloud wine? Is that what you're after? Oh, where's the stairs down? Here we go. Yeah, so because I've got Maul's badge of amity, I can just attack Maul. And no one will give a crap. Seriously, you can attack any of the bandits in this camp and they don't care as long as you've got the badge of amity. Watch this, I'm going to catch him in a miasma.
Thief myself, sauntering through this place.
Oh, I mean, Maul himself will defend... Maul will defend himself, but his buddies do not care. There we go. Maul is dead. And none of the other bandits even care. None of them even around, actually. They've all run off. But Yes, as long as you've got the Badge of Amity in your possession, you can come here and kill bandits one by one, and just for some easy XP, easy grinding. And I think what I might do is I'm going to walk back, I'm going to give Stefan the book now that I've got it, and then I'll call that a part. So, like I said, I'm not going to take it to be duplicated. You can do if you want to, but it comes back later on and bites you in the butt.
What meaning do you suppose
It's a
those
port
stones
crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
Let's keep running off. Stefan's normally around here. And where is he? There he is.
Salomet was a scholar, the leader of a council of sorcerers. He was a genius, a luminary, until the day he went mad. He put the fruit of the council's research to the flame and disappeared.
Yeah, so this grimoire is basically the last remaining bits of research from Salamet. So of course it is some really powerful magic in here, which Stefan wants.
I would make it mine, sir.
Yep, so here you go. You can use it as an item and it casts a spell, but then you can't hand it in for the quest.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, so if you make the duplicate of it, which as I said I'm not doing, the duplicate won't have the magic capabilities of the original. So you give that to Stefan, he's happy now, but he'll actually come back and help us later on with his magic. But if you give him the fake one, then he can't use the magic and obviously can't help you. So, shut up, I'm trying to talk. Anyway, I'm going to call that a part now. I'm just going to rest at the inn, and I will see you next time for... well, that depends. Maybe more side quests, maybe actually getting on with the main plot. We'll see.
What will it be today? Understood.